this Saturday in Mitchell at the Corn Palace from 9 a.m. to about 11 p.m. are some of the best A and B schools around. Let's take a look at that right now. And behind me is what the algorithms show, the computer-generated model of each team's percentage chance to win the game. So let's start by, actually there's 2 games before this. We just listed the last 7 games. Parker versus Rapid City Christian. I think a lot of people think Rapid City Christian could be a good team to beat, but the model really likes Parker in this one. 71% chance to win. Hanson taking on Cologne after that. Each team comes in with just 1 loss, but I see Hanson as the big favorite. 68% chance for Hanson to get it done, pretty close to their home court. Roncalli plays Sioux Valley. These 2 teams very similar. Roncalli coming off of a couple of losses, a couple of big losses to some really good teams, some of the best teams in the state. St. Thomas More this year they've lost to, T they've lost to. So they're a little better than people think. I think this is going to be a very close game. Could go either way. And Aberdeen Christian, maybe the team that we haven't heard very much about. They are undefeated, folks, and they have played a very good schedule. A 64% chance for them to take it to Viborg Hurley, who has just the 1 loss on the season. The next game, Clark Willow Lake and Timberlake. These 2 teams, both undefeated coming into Tuesday. Timberlake suffered their first loss of the year. One thing about Timberlake, though, every single team on their schedule has a 500 or better record, and they were undefeated up until losing to the defending champs on Tuesday. So I think they're going to come in a lot better than people think against the number 2 team in Class B. Clark Willow Lake, Jacob Prouty and company are getting it done as good as advertised. That one's going to be very close. So as you can see by this model, if you come to that 6 o'clock through 8 o'clock game, I mean, this thing could go either way for both teams. And then the one I'm looking forward to the most, Bridgewater Emery takes on White River. Bridgewater Emery, the number 1 team in Class B. I think most people thought the computer might pick them. Actually, it's White River who gets the nod with a 51%, barely, chance of winning. They have had a tremendous schedule this year and have overcome every single obstacle in their way. They've beaten teams over 500, including Cologne, Pine Ridge, Omaha Nation out of Nebraska, Jones County, and Little Wound with no problem whatsoever. I think that makes them very tough. And then the nightcap is a Class A bout with 2 undefeated teams within their state. T-Area has beat every team they've come across and beat them pretty good this year, but people aren't talking about St. Thomas More, another team that has hurdled every single obstacle in their way so far this season. That should be a great nightcap, but the model expects T-Area to get the win. 63% chance for them to get the win. I can't wait. We will have highlights and reaction from the Hanson Classic in next week's edition of the Varsity Sports Update, so be sure to check that out.